Let's officially restart the CyberArk Chronicles, fully aligned with the CyberArk Student Guide. We'll start with Episode 1, Introduction to CyberArk, exactly as outlined in the guide, laying the foundation for understanding Privileged Access Management (PAM) and how CyberArk secures privileged accounts. Let's roll. CyberArk Chronicles, Episode 1, Introduction to CyberArk, aligned with the Student Guide. Jake, Sarah, I know CyberArk is about privileged access management, but what exactly does CyberArk secure, and why is privileged access so risky? Sarah, great question, Jake. Let's start at the top, following the CyberArk Student Guide step by step. What is CyberArk? CyberArk is a privileged access management solution designed to secure, manage, and monitor privileged accounts, credentials, and secrets across your organization's IT infrastructure. Privileged accounts are high-risk accounts that have elevated permissions, like domain admins or root accounts, which can install or remove software, change system configurations, access sensitive data. Jake, so CyberArk is like a security guard for these high-level accounts, making sure only the right people can use them? Exactly, but it's more than just a guard. It's a full security system that locks down passwords in an encrypted vault, monitors who uses privileged accounts and what they do, automatically changes passwords after use so attackers can't reuse stolen credentials. Why is privileged access a security risk? Jake, why are privileged accounts so dangerous if they're compromised? Let's break it down using the CyberArk Student Guide's logic. If a regular account is hacked, the attacker can read emails or access basic apps. Impact, limited damage like stealing user data or planting phishing emails. If a privileged account is hacked, the attacker can access servers, disable security tools, and move laterally. Impact, total network compromise, allowing data theft, ransomware deployment, and service outages. So the difference is that regular accounts can cause small leaks, but privileged accounts can open the floodgates for full-scale attacks. Exactly. And similarity-wise, both regular and privileged accounts use credentials, usernames, passwords, but privileged credentials need extra layers of security. Real-world attack example. Why PAM is essential. Let's look at a real-world example that the CyberArk Student Guide highlights. Attack privileged credential theft. 1. An attacker steals a domain admin's password through a phishing email. 2. They use the stolen password to log into a critical server. From there, they disable security tools like antivirus and SIEM. Finally, they exfiltrate sensitive data without detection. With CyberArk PAM, the vault locks down admin passwords. CPM rotates passwords after each use, so stolen credentials are useless. PSM records the attacker's session, creating a forensic trail. PTE detects the unusual admin login, alerting security teams. Jake, without CyberArk, the attacker moves silently, but with CyberArk, the attack is detected, recorded, and blocked. The core components of CyberArk. According to the Student Guide, CyberArk has 4 main components, working together to secure privileged access. The Vault, Digital Vault, a secure encrypted storage system where privileged credentials are kept. Think of it like a bank vault, but for passwords, SSH keys, and API tokens. 2. CPM, Central Policy Manager, automates password management, rotates, changes, and verifies passwords based on security policies, like a robotic password admin, enforcing password rules without human error. 3. PSM, Privileged Session Manager, monitors and records privileged sessions, RDP, SSH, and console access, acts like a CCTV camera, recording every admin action for security reviews. 4. PVWA, Password Vault Web Access, a web portal where users request, retrieve, and use privileged credentials. The user interface admins use to access the vault securely. So Vault will secure password storage. CPM equals password automation. PSM equals session monitoring. PVWA equals user-friendly web access. Exactly. These four pillars work together, so if someone tries to steal or misuse privileged credentials, the vault protects the password. CPM changes the password instantly. PSM records the attack session. PVWA blocks access if unauthorized. Similarities and differences between components. Jake, Sarah, how are these components similar or different? Let's break it down. Component, similarities, differences. Vault. All components rely on it for secure password storage, solely focused on encryption and storage. CPM. Like PSM, it's proactive, taking action when a password is used. Handles password rotation, not session monitoring. Works closely with PVW, monitoring how credentials are used. Records admin actions, not password changes. Gives users access to vault-stored credentials like CPM and PSM, the only component with a web interface. Jake, so they overlap in how they protect privileged credentials, but each has a unique role. Vault stores passwords. CPM changes them. PSM watches admin activity. PVWA gives secure access. Key takeaways. CyberArk protects privileged accounts, those with admin-level access to critical systems. It uses four main components: Vault, CPM, PSM, PVWA, to secure, monitor, and control privileged access. Unlike regular password managers, CyberArk is proactive, rotating passwords, recording sessions, and detecting threats. Without CyberArk, a stolen admin password equals catastrophic breach. With CyberArk, a stolen admin password equals detected attack, automated response. In the next episode, we'll follow the student guide and dive deep into the vault, exploring how it encrypts privileged credentials, what's inside System Safe, how to lock down the vault like Fort Knox.